Good morning. Chapter 5, Lesson 9 is on page 243. We're going to be using multiplication of binomials, and we're going to be using the FOIL method, first, outside, inside, last. And we're also going to be using the box method, which I'll show you the second time. Problem number 35 is the quantity of x minus 4 times the quantity of x plus 4. We have two binomials. And we're going to use the FOIL method to start us off. We're going to use our wacky arrow, so let's see if we can do this. We're going to go first. Oops, grab our pencil. First, outside, inside, and our last terms. So the first two terms, the outside terms, the two inside terms, and then the last term. So let's see what we can do with that. We're just going to follow our arrows. X times x and x times a fourth minus x times a fourth, and that's because we have this negative sign, x times a negative 1/4, and then minus 1/4 times a positive 1/4. So all we're doing is multiplying. We got x times x is x squared plus 1/4 of an x minus 1/4 of an x minus 1/16. Remember, 1/4 times 1/4. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So we can combine like terms. We notice the 2 in the middle will cancel out. So we end up with x squared minus 16. So that's our answer using the FOIL method. Using the box method, we do the same thing, except we put things inside the boxes on the outside. We're finding the area of the stuff on the inside. Some folks might find this a little bit easier. So we have x minus a fourth and x plus a fourth, and all we're going to do now is multiply the two sides together, which are the dimensions of the rectangle, to find the area. So x times x is x squared. X times a negative 1/4 is negative 1/4 of an x. X times a plus 1/4 is 1/4 of an x, and that's a positive. And 1/4 times a negative 1/4 is a negative 1/16. And if we add up everything that's inside, we end up with x squared minus 1/4 x plus a fourth of an x minus 1/16. And when we combine like terms again, those in the middle cancel out. We end up with x squared minus 16. Either way, we still come up with the same solution. Let's try another problem. Number 61 says let's find the area of the shaded stuff. And I guess I should have shaded all of this stuff. So it looks like everything that is shaded is everything but this square that's a distance 7 by a distance 4. So we could do it a couple of different ways. We could say that since this vertical distance is m and this distance here is 7, this must be m minus 7. This distance down here on the bottom, if this is a 4, then this must be m minus 4. And we could find the area of each individual rectangle if we needed to. But an easier way might be to just stare at this for a minute, and let's find the area of the entire box. The interior of the entire box would be m times m, or m squared. And then we can find the area of the little piece that we need to subtract, which is a 7 times 4, which gives us an area of 28. So just by subtracting very quickly, we could say that the area of the shaded area is m squared minus 28. And that would be our answer. Sometimes it's easier just to stare at this and maybe attack it not so much from an algebra side, but from the perspective of geometry. Thanks so much. We'll see you all tomorrow.